What advice did you offer the president?
I am never going to talk about conversations, advice in any way.
Were you asked
I'm
for
never
advice?
going to talk about discussions I've had or have not had.
You'll remember.
I can answer with the President of the United States.
Did you give him any advice, yes or no?
I am not going to discuss any conversations that I have had with it. And you just put words in my mouth. I am not going to discuss.
No, I'm going to reveal your own words.
I am not going to discuss conversations that I've had with the President of the United States.
Attorney
you asked
General,
me a question.
I would like to reclaim the last 20 seconds. I have asked to reclaim my time. Please put 20 seconds back on the clock.
You have an extra 30.
If the general...
She answered and then answered it again and answered it again with a non-answer. I ask for your consideration of putting time on.
We'll let the witness answer the question. We will...
She answered it by saying no.
I assume you're talking about when I represented the country of Qatar for a very short time.
Hold on. No.
For anti-human trafficking for the World Cup. Anti-human trafficking for the World Cup.
Attorney
you can't
General,
put words in my mouth.
No.
You want to talk about incompetence? You're the one that said Joe Biden on PBS was competent. You had to retract those words.
Mr.
Don't
Chairman,
talk to me. Don't insult me publicly.
This is so discourteous. This is so outside the committee's guidelines. You were registered as a lobbyist for Qatar. Is that correct? Yes. Never mind. Don't answer. Did you disclose that when you went before the Senate for confirmation? Yes or no? No, it was not in your documents. The answer is no. President Trump...
this was discussed at my confirmation hearings in detail.
It was discussed, but you failed to bring up the conflict that you had. President Trump recently announced he'd accept that $400 million Qatar airplane because it was just prettier than the one he was flying around in. Is it true that you gave advice that this was legally permissible? Yes or no?
I will not discuss any advice that my Office of Legal Counsel gives to the President of the United States on any matter. And talking about unprofessional, you say the President wanted a jet because it's pretty?
Excuse me.
This is a Senate. This is a congressional hearing.
He said it himself.
This is the reality, that it's going to fall down on us, these cuts, because what they're funding, these cuts, are the biggest tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations that we've seen in my lifetime. Meanwhile, it's going to drive up the deficit more than ever before in American history.
Well, there's a lot we can do to protect New Yorkers. I'll start with the fact that, I was proud to be there for Edgardo, but what would have been better for Edgardo was a lawyer, and the city of New York should be paying for legal representation for people who are facing deportation.
I'm gathering all the House Republicans together within the hour, and we're going to talk about the schedule. If the Senate does its job, not if, but when, I believe they will. I believe Leader Thune has a steady hand at the wheel. They're going to deliver that product through the Senate, and we'll have to take it and act upon it. The July 4th deadline is an important one. The president is insistent about it. I have been from the very beginning, and I think we can get this job done. I remain very optimistic that we will.